Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for more Madden football. In our last episode, the 49ers traveled to Philadelphia to play the Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles put up a good battle, but the 49ers came away victorious with a 24-17 win. The Eagles were supposed to have a really good passing game, but it was the running game that the 49ers had the most trouble with. Darren Sproles proved to be a solid challenge for the 49er defense. In the end, the passing attack under Jimmy Garoppolo proved to be too much for the Eagles to handle. This week, the 49ers are facing a challenge to stay on top of the NFC West. You heard correct, on top of the NFC West, playing the Arizona Cardinals. Neither team has lost a game since the last time that the Cards pinned a 31-13 loss on these Niners, but that was a different team before all the changes were made. Now they've only to prove that the changes were the right ones. Can the 49ers keep up the pace and win their fifth game in a row? Let's find out. Robbie Gould is on to send it deep to David Johnson inside the end zone, and he comes out and he's tackled by Rashard Robinson and just outside the 10-yard line. Carson Palmer goes back to pass on the first play and tries to hit John Brown, but Reuben Foster pops it out of there. 2nd and 10, the give is to Johnson, and he's taken down by Foster only after a 1-yard gain. Palmer back to pass again and goes over the middle, complete to the 25-yard line. It's Larry Fitzgerald, and it's a false start. Alex Boone drawing the penalty, and that'll back the Cardinals up 5 yards. Now with an empty backfield, Palmer gets it out to Jerron Brown, and he gets a 7-yard pickup out of it. 2nd and 8. Johnson goes up the middle for a 6-yard gain. Now it's 3rd and 2. Palmer gives off to Johnson, and he has the first down, barely making it. And Jermaine Gresham is injured, down with an elbow injury, and he's going off the field. And it's just bruised, and he'll be back in. Palmer goes long, and it's knocked away by Ross Cockrell. Now it's the 49ers' chance. Garoppolo gives off to Davis, and he gets only a couple of yards. Only gave him a yard. 2nd and 9. Davis up the hash marks, and he has a 9-yard pickup. So with only 1 yard to go, they give it to Mostert, and he's up the middle for a 3-yard gain, and he has the first down. Garoppolo throws to Goodwin for an 8-yard gain out to the 41-yard line. 2 yards to go for the first. Garoppolo hits Garcon. First down inside Card territory. And now just inside the 38, the handoff goes to Tayshaun Jones, and he has the first down inside the 25-yard line. At the 24, he gets the ball again and goes right side for a 9-yard pickup. And it's only inches to go. Garoppolo back to pass, swings it out to Davis. Oh, what a move into the end zone for a touchdown. On the replay, you'll notice Niall Davis with a little stutter juke. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful to see. And now with the score 7-0, the Cardinals go with a play-action pass, and Palmer goes long, and it's incomplete, broken up by Corey White. And DJ Humphries is guilty of holding, and that will drive the Cardinals back another 10. So on 1st and 20, the pass goes to Larry Fitzgerald over the middle, and he gets just past the original line of scrimmage. And it's the end of the first quarter with your score 7-0, 49ers. 2nd and 10. Palmer gives to Johnson up the middle, and he has a nice 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4. Palmer back to pass again. He throws, and it's broken up by Ross Cockrell. Now the 49ers from their own 20-yard line have it. Garoppolo gives off to Tayshaun Jones, and he has it out past the 25 for a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4. The pass goes short to Juszczyk out of the backfield, and he has the first down past the 30-yard line. From the 34 with Paulson in motion, Davis goes up the middle, and he fumbles the football. The defense recovers. Oh my, and the booth reviews the fumble. Was he down or not? That's what they're going to be looking for. And he is struggling. And it looks like the ball is out and the play stands. So on 2nd and 7, Johnson gets the ball, and he's inside the 30-yard line. 4 yards to go on 3rd. Palmer back to pass, and it's complete to Nelson over the middle. Now on 3rd and long with Ellington in the backfield. Palmer goes over the middle, and Moma drops the gimme first down. That brings on Phil Dawson for a 36-yard field goal, and it's up, and it's good, barely, making it inside the right upright. Garoppolo hands off to Jones again, and he's over the 30-yard line. Stiff arms the man and has a nice 9-yard gain. 3rd and short, and Niall Davis gets the ball and is over the 40-yard line for the first down. Now from the 42, the pass goes over the middle, complete to Pierre Garçon for another first down. From just inside Cardinal territory, Garoppolo throws long and has Jordan. Touchdown 49ers. Oh my, did you see that pretty pass? And Marcus Golden can't keep up with the speedy Lester Jordan. 14-3 now. Jermaine Gresham in motion. The pass goes to Larry Fitzgerald, and he has a first down at the sticks. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with the 49ers on top. 2nd and 10 now from the 28-yard line. Palmer goes long across the middle to Gresham, and it's complete inside 49er territory at the 46-yard line. The Cardinals in the hurry-up offense. Palmer back to pass and goes over the middle, and it's dropped by Jimmy Ward. He should have had that interception. The pass this time goes to Nelson for the first down, and he's inside the 35 and down with an injury, grabbing his head. That doesn't look good. On 2nd and 10 from the 34, Palmer is sacked by Corey White and back to the 41-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and in the hurry-up. 17 yards to go, and he gets hit by Aaron Lynch just as the pass is getting underway, and it goes incomplete. We have a 58-yard try by Dawson, and it's short and no good. Paulson in motion on this first down and runs into Garoppolo, but Garoppolo gets it, and he runs, oh my goodness, to the inside the 40 for a first down. Jimmy G makes something out of nothing, and Davis gets stopped cold in the backfield. So on 3rd and 13, Garoppolo rolls to his right and hits Juszczyk, and he has No, I thought it was a first down. And that brings out Robbie Gould for a 45-yard field goal, and it's good. And at halftime, it's 17-3, 49ers. Well, this is a turn of events that I was not expecting. A 17-3 lead at the half is not what was forecast for this game in the least. The 49ers have almost doubled the offensive yards of the Cardinals and started out the rushing game on the correct path, with undrafted free agent Tayshaun Jones leading the way. The Cards must come up with a solution for this scoring explosion, or they could be in trouble. Welcome back to Levi's Stadium, everyone, for the second half coverage of our game between the 49ers and visiting Cardinals. Things didn't look good for the Cardinals in the first half, and for some thoughts from the coaches, let's go to our reporter on the field, Eurocat Baby.
Husker, the injury to J.J. Nelson was a stinger in his neck, so he'll be back in the second half. And in talking with Coach Arians, he just shook his head when I asked about the Cardinals' performance in the first half, and he said that his team is just playing really flat right now. He's just not seeing the emotion that he's used to. They're not winning any battles up front, and it's showing because they're really having a hard time getting any offensive production going. They were kind of expecting the 49ers to be doing what they are on offense, but he hopes that some changes in the offensive line will bolster that effort in the game. Coach Shanahan, on the other hand, is very pleased with the efforts of his team. He knows that winning the battle in the trenches is key to making a lot of other things possible, and they were winning in the first half. No recorded sacks. He said it's something that he really likes. The key, he said, is not losing focus on what was working and executing the plays the way they know how. He was pleasantly surprised by the success of Tayshaun Jones in the early going, and they plan on giving him more opportunities as the game progresses.
I'd say the 49ers were executing about as good as a team can. Let's see if they can keep it going in the second half. The 49ers have the opening kickoff, and they only made it to the 19-yard line. And Garoppolo fakes the handoff and goes over the middle, and it's pass interference. Deone Bucannon is flagged, and that gives the 49ers a fresh set of downs. And Davis carries over the right side across the 30-yard line for a 7-yard gain. And Garoppolo can't get the play off in time. So that'll back up the 49ers 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 8. Back to pass, throwing, complete to Garcon, and he is in the open field, the 20, the 10, touchdown 49ers. Jimmy G had time and waited for Pierre Garcon to get open, and once he caught the ball, he was gone. And that brings the score to 24-3 now. And Palmer changing the play, throws, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted by Navarro Bowman. So on 3rd and 10, the pass is intercepted this time by Bowman, and he's back inside the 30-yard line. It just looked like he was back there playing center field, and a ball was his. That gives the 49ers the ball at the 29-yard line. With an empty backfield, the pass goes to Goodwin, and he's to the 25. Now on 3rd and 8. Garoppolo goes over the middle to Jordan, and he has the first down. On 2nd and 9, the handoff goes to Tayshaun Jones, and he's inside the 10. 3rd and 3 with Paulson in motion, and Tayshaun Jones follows him down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Mostert carries, and it's touchdown 49ers. With George Kittle in the lead, It doesn't take much for Raheem Mostert to get into the end zone for the score. So now it's 31-3. And the Cards start from their 24, and it's caught and out of bounds. Third down now, and a short 2 yards to go, and Ellington cannot get it. So it turns over to the 49ers, and Davis is stopped in the backfield by Robert Kimdichie. 3rd and 12 now. Garoppolo winds up and throws it deep to Kenny Bell, and he's inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 11 now. Davis goes right side, and he has a 6-yard pickup inside the 15. So from the 12-yard line, 3rd, 5 yards to go, and Davis cannot make the first down. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 31-3, 49ers. That brings on Robbie Gould for a field goal, and it's up and good. 34-3 now. And the ball is back in the hands of the Cardinals at the 25-yard line. Johnson goes left side, and he's over the 30-yard line. And Rashard Robinson is down and injured, holding his elbow as he goes off the field. That brings up 2nd and 3. Nelson catches it over the middle on the hash marks for a first down from the 43. Palmer back to pass again and hits Brown over the middle for a 3-yard pickup. 3rd and 7. And the pass goes left side, and it's out of bounds, intended for David Johnson. On 4th and 7, they are going for it, and Palmer throws an incomplete pass and turns it over. So from the Cardinal 46.5, Davis is dropped in the backfield. Marcus Golden getting to him. And with a report from the field, let's go down to Eurocat, baby.
With the score ballooning to a 28-point lead for the 49ers, it looks terribly subdued here on the Cardinal bench. I'm just seeing a lot of deer in the headlight looks on these guys. One thing is for sure, this is a complete turnaround from the game played just 5 weeks ago in the Arizona desert. I think it'll be something to witness going forward, as it would appear that the 49ers have turned around their program.
Well, it's nice to see them play well, but there is a lot of season left to go. Now on 2nd and 14, Davis alone in the backfield. Garoppolo goes back, and it's complete to Jordan over the middle, down inside the 30-yard line. Jones now getting the call from the 28, and he's inside the 25-yard line. 3rd and 5. The pass is incomplete. Jordan gets hit by Antoine Bethea. And for a 42-yard field goal, Robbie Gould puts it right through. So it's 37-3. And the Cardinals have it at the 25-yard line. David Johnson goes for a first down up the middle to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 39. So Palmer goes back to pass, and it's complete to Troy Nicholas inside 49er territory at the 45. And Ellington gets decleated by Jimmy Ward for a 3-yard loss. Palmer fakes the handoff, throws to Nelson, complete down to the 25. Obviously, that stinger isn't bothering Nelson now. So on 1st and 10, with Johnson alone in the backfield, Palmer throws, and it's incomplete. That is broken up by Derek Justice, another undrafted player that made this roster, and he breaks up another pass. So on 3rd and 10, Palmer back to pass, gets sacked. Earl Mitchell gets to him, and that creates 4th and 13. which brings us to the 2-minute warning, and the Cardinals have to go for it. From the shotgun formation and Johnson at his side. Palmer throws long as it's incomplete, intended for Jerron Brown. With 1:55 on the clock, can the 49ers stall and get the win? And it's a first down for the 49ers and a fumble. And it's recovered by the 49ers. So now on 2nd and 12, Tayshaun Jones goes up the middle for an 11-yard pickup. 3rd and inches. Davis can't get the first down up the middle. The Cardinals let this one go, and it's 37-3 is your final score. What an offensive performance today by these 49ers. The last couple of drives had some fairly predictable play calls, thus ending in field goals, but overall an outstanding day. Look at the total offensive yardage numbers, over double the production of the Cards. A solid 60% third down completion percentage, and look at the yards on the ground compared with the Cardinals. The defense of the Niners really shut down David Johnson today and harassed Carson Palmer all day as well. This is Jimmy G's highest passer rating of the season so far. Just a couple more completions, and we may have seen a perfect score for him in that category. Today, undrafted halfback Tayshaun Jones showed that he can pound the rock and has the speed to get around the edge as well. Coach Shanahan definitely has something that he can work with there, I think. If we transition to the receivers, once again, it's proved that Garoppolo likes the middle of the field, targeting Lester Jordan 6 times in this game. If it weren't for his drops, we may have seen that perfect score for Jimmy G. But look at the numbers for the veteran Pierre Garçon. Now, there's the reason he's so valuable in this scheme. He holds on to the ball when targeted, and today came away with an over 34-yard average per catch. And then there was Kenny Bell, targeted only once, but able to pull it down for a 40-yard strike. The defense played an outstanding game themselves. It was nice to see that Navarro Bowman is coming back with some strong performance after having his arm opened up in a freaky little injury in the Dallas game. Leading the team with tackles, having 1 interception in almost a second, he's definitely playing at the top of his game at the moment. With him leading the defense and playing a little more aggressively against the passing attack, we're starting to get a little grumbling about playing time in the defensive line, especially from right end Solomon Thomas. For a rookie, he sure isn't willing to wait to have his shot at the top spot. This may be an ongoing issue for Coach Shanahan if the 49ers continue to play a lot of nickel and dime formations. Up next for San Francisco will be the New York Giants coming to town. Now, the Giants are another one of those teams with a bunch of talent on it, but just haven't been able to put together a solid season. The 49ers will be facing the number 7 passing defense in the league in this game, so it'll be a test for Jimmy G and the newly found passing attack of the Niners. And it's not hard to see why. They have an outstanding front 7 led by Jason Pierre-Paul and Olivier Vernon. The only real weakness is at the middle linebacker position. And then you have the cornerback core led by Janoris Jenkins and third-year outstanding strong safety Landon Collins. There are no unbeaten teams in the NFL this season any longer. As a matter of fact, Frisco is now in the thick of things with a 6-3 record, and the leaders in the NFC being at 6-2 due to them already having their bye weeks. Who knows where the 49ers would be if they would have the same situation? I think San Francisco is very happy to be where they are, considering how they started out the season. Where they go from here, though, is the real key. This has been a presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freak Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. It really helps a lot, folks. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. We've certainly enjoyed bringing you coverage of the 49ers' triumph over the Arizona Cardinals in Levi Stadium. And we're looking forward to seeing you right back here for our next test against the New York Giants. So until I see you for that action, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.